Welcome, and in today's guide we have the FTAC Recon, a single fired battle rifle that some of you are going to love and some of you are going to hate. By the end of this video you're going to have a clear idea of exactly how you're going to achieve gold, as I'm going to show you the best game modes, my class setup, all the challenges and hints and tips along the way. So feel free to use the timestamps made available, skip around to the parts that you need information on. If you do find anything helpful, don't forget to hit that like, and if you want to see future guides on different guns, then make sure you smash that sub button. Let's get straight into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is game modes, and there's 3 different game modes that I'm going to highly recommend. These are absolutely perfect at picking up weapon XP, so pick the one that is best suited for enjoyment and your playstyle. The first game mode I'm going to recommend is Invasion. Invasion is going to allow you to collect vast amounts of weapon XP by killing as many computerized bots as possible. The advantages to Invasion is that you can play at your own pace. It's not quite as hectic and it's perfect for all abilities. But if you're not very comfortable with a single fired rifle, then I'd highly recommend you jump into this game mode. Those of you that don't like Invasion, I would then highly recommend going into Kill Confirmed. Kill Confirmed is a great way of collecting weapon XP by getting as many kills as you can and collecting as many tags as you can. Just make sure you are collecting these tags, as they are a great source of weapon XP. Now, this game mode does come with its cons, such as the map variation, skill-based matchmaking and the lobbies themselves. So results can vary, but it's definitely a quicker pace than Invasion. And if you prefer this game style, then I highly recommend. The third game mode I'm going to recommend is the fastest pace out of all of them, and this is Shoot House. Shoot House is a great way of collecting weapon XP because of the fast paced nature of the game mode, but not only that, it has game modes like Kill Confirmed mixed in at the same time. There are some cons though, like you are stuck on the same map over and over, and sometimes the lobbies mean that you can get absolutely destroyed. I'll mention again that there is no clear winner when it comes to speed. It all completely depends on the lobby. So pick the game mode that is going to be best suited to your playstyle and the one that you're going to enjoy, because if you're going to grind for a couple of hours getting gold, the last thing you want to do is be miserable. Moving on to the class setups now, and the first bit of advice I'm going to give you is to leave it in single fire. Even if you've got a slow trigger finger like myself, not only is the time to kill way more impressive, your future girlfriends will also appreciate the training. But on a serious note, not only does it increase your time to kill, it also eliminates a lot of the recoil. This allows you to put more focus into other areas of the gun, like sprint to fire, aim down sight speed, or increasing that bullet mag like I have. I'd highly recommend an increase in mag size, just because if you miss a couple of shots or you need to kill 2 or 3 enemies, the 10 bullets isn't always quite enough. Or maybe just not with my shooting anyway. The last thing I want to talk about is bullet reg. And what I mean by this is I didn't feel a lot of my shots were hitting. I have slow clips down and I can clearly see ones where I'm hitting them in the chest and they literally don't count. Now I don't know if this is a common problem in Modern Warfare 2 or it's my internet or graphic settings, but I am looking into this. If you're finding this problem like I did, then that pineapple underbarrel grip changed this completely. I felt a lot of shots were hitting, I felt the aim assist was a lot cleaner. Honestly, if you're having trouble with this gun, I can't stress enough, try the pineapple grip. I don't know how or why, but it was an absolute game changer for me. In fact, leave a comment below if you feel like you're having the same problem as me. Hopefully I'm not the only one. Also leave a comment with your class setup below, what you've been using. It'll be interesting to see what everyone's using and we might be able to build the ultimate class together. I just want to quickly show you the rest of the custom loadout. I'm not going to hang around too long on this. At the end of the day, it is purely preference, but feel free to copy this. This is designed more to Shoot House and Kill Confirmed than it is Invasion. Like I said though, pick what suits your playstyle and what you enjoy using. Now your gun is nearly maxed out or you've got all the challenges unlocked, I'm going to recommend 2 game modes to go into. The first one being Shoot House, so if you're already in here then I'd advise sticking to it. But if you chose the options of Kill Confirmed or Invasion, I'm going to recommend Shoot House or one of these 3 game modes. Now the advantage to these game modes are that they are objective based. This generally means that enemies are going to be trying to get to one area of the map at the same time. Now this is absolutely perfect for the challenges, as a lot of the challenges are kills from behind, point blank, double kills. They are all made easier by the fact that you know where the enemy are going to be. The last thing that I'm going to help you with, guys, is obviously the challenges themselves. Now the first one that is beached, you obviously don't need much help here, you've just got to get the 50 kills. The second challenge, Torn Scales, is one of the reasons why it's important to change game modes. Double kills in Shoot House or Hardpoint, for example, are going to be a lot easier than on a larger map. If you stick around the objectives, you're going to find multiple enemies at the same time, making double kills a lot easier. This is just going to be one of them things that takes a little bit of time, but also a little bit of luck that you run into multiple enemies at the same time. The third challenge, Desert Cat, is a lot like the first one. It is simply get 50 kills, but this time using a suppressor. I don't think you need too much advice on this one. Just get them kills and make sure you have that suppressor attached. The fourth and final challenge of the basic ones is Haunting, and that's get 30 kills while crouched. Another one that doesn't need too much advice, but it is one that is quite frustrating. Now there are a couple of options here. You hold lanes, you stick near objectives, and you just sort of camp crouched. Or you can look like an idiot like I do a lot of the time and just walk around crouched anyway. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what kind of playstyle you pick. Just get these done as quickly as possible while causing as little pain as possible. The last one is obviously Gold, which as always is get 3 kills without dying 10 times. My advice for this one never changes, and that's to play your natural game. Try not to overthink this one because it can become quite frustrating, especially if you keep dying on 2 kills. Stick around them objectives though, hold an area down, and this becomes a lot easier. Especially if enemies get frustrated and they start running towards you. The moment you start chasing kills, you're going to run into campers or people that are holding angles. There are also ways of helping here, things like dead silence, motion sensors, heartbeat sensors, snapshots. There is many perks and equipment that can help you along the way. Don't be scared what people think or how slow it is. Just play to get them 3 kills and don't overthink anything. That concludes this video, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and found something useful. If you have, don't forget to hit that like and smash that sub button. Leave a comment below of any tips or anything you think I've missed out or that can help you in future videos. The feedback is always greatly appreciated. Hopefully see you in the next one.